Welcome to the 4th standard English medium subject maths chapter 1 building with bricks part 3. What is an arch? I have already asked you in the second video if you all remember at the end. Have you seen an arch somewhere else? Let's see what is arch. A arch with a curved top that is supported by straight sides, sometimes forming an entrance or built as a monument, is called an arch. If you will see, then we will find it few examples over here, then you will remember that what is an arch and you will get the idea. So the first image is of India Gate of Mumbai. The arrow shows you an arch. I told you in the meaning. Second is a for Red Fort of Delhi. The third image is of a temple of our Gujarat only. Let me say you. If you all remember by the image, you can guess very well that which temple it is. Have you seen arches in a bridge? Yes, I had seen arches in a bridge, as you can see in the image also. Where else you have seen an arch? At historical places, monument, as well as in the temples also. We had seen an arch, a special arch. The next photo is from Orcha. See that how the arch is made. It has a nice name, Gungatwali Mehrab, which means the arch with a veil. Gungat means veil, veil, veil. Remember that. If you will see here the image, you can see by the arrow which shows you an arch. Isn't the jali of this window beautiful? Well, as per me, it is beautiful and creative also. It is made of thin bricks. Have you ever seen thin bricks? Look around. I have seen thin bricks in Red Fort situated in Delhi, where thin bricks are used. And if you all remember, then in the video of part 2, where the machines was creating the jali pattern, in that video you will see, okay, this thin bricks. Well, the Jamal and Kalu, the machines of Jagriti school, said that their grandfather used many different kinds of bricks. I will show you after this video, in this video also, few different kinds of bricks picture. And if you all remember, in the wall patterns images also I had shown you over there. You can see again that video, in that you will find it. Okay, here you can see the different kinds of bricks. Which of these bricks have curved edges? Bricks given in the figure 3 and 4 from the top left are having. How many faces do you see of the longest brick? 2 faces are seen in the longest brick given in the figure. Is there any brick which has more than 6 faces? Actually, there are only 6 faces in a brick, and only 3 faces at once we can see. But if you broke that brick, okay, then you can find more than 6 faces. Have you seen bricks of different size? Yes, you have already, I shown you the picture of the different kinds of bricks. In there it was there, different size of bricks. So yes, I saw bricks of different sizes. Ganesh and Sahiba live near a clean where bricks are made. Can you guess how high is the chimney here? The answer is about 50 meters. Let me say you that chimney stack improved the airflow and draw of the clean, thus burning the fuel more completely. Chimney also plays an important role while making the bricks. Let's see here this video now. Okay, here you can see that the bricks are kept for the drying. Okay, as I had talked to you about Ganesh and Sahiba, they both love to look at the pattern of bricks in the long lines kept for the dry. They also watch how the bricks are made, which we have already seen. So here you can see the first stage, preparation of the raw materials. Then the second phase is this, where the person is holding the clay. It means shaping and molding stage. This is the hand molding, you can say. Another molding method is also there, which is called machine molding. With the help of machines also we can mold the bricks, which makes the man work little bit easy and fast. Okay, the third phase is drying, as you have seen earlier in this. Fourth and last phase is firing or burning. And when, if you all remember, then I have shown you that chimney video. Okay, that is the picture of firing and burning stage. Here 4 pictures are given of the brick kiln. These pictures are jumbled up. Look them carefully and we have to arrange them in the correct order. So the first stage was preparation of raw material, which is seen in the C picture. The second stage was that D, then B and then C. There are many bricks kilns in India, thousands of them, more than 100,000. Can you imagine how big 100,000 is? This number is also called 1 lakh. Can you try to write the number 1 lakh in the numeral form? We have already learned how to write it in the numeral form. You can see the answer. In the 1 lakh, we can have 5 zeros after the 1 number. Look at this photo and guess how many bricks are carried by this truck. And also find out a truck driver how many bricks they can carry in a one truck. Well, the answer is 3,000. Let's see how the 3,000 answer came. Okay, for that we have to see the mental maths. Bhajan went to buy bricks. The price was given for the 1,000 bricks. The price were different for different types of bricks. If the bricks are old, then the price is 1,200. If the bricks are new, but in Intapur it is 1,800 price is there, and in Brikadabad it is 2,000. But Bhajan decided to buy new bricks from Brikadabad and he took 3,000 bricks. How many he had paid? Okay, for this we have to do the solution of the bricks. As you can see the question right ahead, let's have the solution of this question, that how much did Bhajan paid for the bricks, or total how much he had bought? He had bought 3,000 bricks. Remember this thing, that he had brought 3,000 bricks from Brikadabad. So if you will see in the informations, then we can find that the cost of 1,000 bricks from Brikadabad is rupees 2,000, right? So we can say that 1,000 bricks is equal to rupees 2,000. For the 3,000 bricks is equal to how many rupees? Okay, so here the cross multiplication we have to do, means cross multiplication happen is there. So we will do here multiplication with number of bricks multiply by cost of 1,000 bricks. Okay, so what is the number of total number of bricks he had bought is 3,000. We can say that 3,000 multiplied by rupees 2,000.
So if we will see that 2 multiplied by 3, right, we know that this property 0 when it is there, then we don't need to it is always answer is 0. So we can say that 3 multiplied by 3 is 6, and we have to keep the 3 zeros as it is. So the cost is rupees 6,000 which he had paid. So here I will write it that he paid rupees 6,000. Okay, and here this is the last portion of our chapter. After this you will have a worksheet, whole worksheet regarding the 3 parts. Thank you.